Good morning, everyone. Jose J. Garcia, real estate investigation mentor here. So I am headed out in the field, out to go look at a ton of mobile homes and make connections. Some of you asked me, what all does it entail when you go out in the field? Great question. So today I figured I'm going to make a video from the start to the end of the day. It's a long day. You're in for a journey, looking about 18 hours. Getting started. Woke up at 5:30 this morning, 6 on the dot. We are heading out, so stay tuned. I'm going to be posting these as I go along. Probably make one large clip, and then of course show you a total of what comes out of the day. Because remember, not every mobile home, not every deal that we think is a deal turns out to be a deal. Followed by due diligence, then we figure out so. But stay tuned for that. We're going to be displaying all the above. All right, thank you for watching. All right, so the first two stops we did not make a video. One of them, the owner that was selling a mobile home could not meet us, and that's part of it. Here's what I'm talking about right then already. Okay, everybody wants to show their success, everything is working out, everything is to his benefit. It does not work that way. A lot of times you're going to run into things where if you go out in the field and you've driven an hour, 2 hours, and hey, suddenly the owner, the landlord can't meet you, that's a loss, which is one reason why I don't go see one home individually. I have to have excess amount of homes for me to say I'm going to go out and take a road trip and start visiting such. And even on the way on this one, we're going to have a lot more. But so far, we've come down here to Albany where we paid the lot rent for a few of our units. We don't do that in person, but since I'm already in the area, go ahead and pay that lot rent. And now we're going to get into this unit here, which is our Airbnb. Let's take a tour real quick. We're going to check that out while we're here as well. All right, so we're going to walk inside. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, single wide. This is the mobile home that we're doing the Airbnb in it. Give you a quick little tour. We got so many more stops to make and so many more homes to review. So far it is coming along. It is taking a little longer than expected. We ran into a couple little issues we'll cover in other videos there. Electrical, everything checks out. Brand new water heater we went ahead and replaced. Remember, when we're talking about an Airbnb, okay, you're more than just a landlord. You are a now required must replace immediate kind of thing, because feedback and reviews in an Airbnb is everything, okay? So that means that anything that we have to fix, we're gonna have to fix quickly, promptly, so that tenants, residents staying don't hesitate. That you don't want to delay on something like that. Now, talking into that sense, I do mean that while we're rehabbing it from the get-go, we're going to go ahead and step up our rehab just a bit more, so that if anything should break, it's, you know, we may be looking at years to come before anything does. But there you have it. So leaving out of here, leaving a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, single wide Airbnb being rehab. So far so good. Everything is looking good. We can't wait till we start making some profits on it. We'll talk about those numbers as well. But now I'm off to my next stop from here down into Tallahassee, Florida, where we got about 50 mobile homes to review. We're going to spend some time there, and then we'll keep making these videos. So stay tuned for more. All right, so I'm at my next stop now. I'm going to show you these 2 units we got here. That one there. So both need to be moved. They kind of use this little area as a storage, which that's what that one is. They brought it in. Now this one here has been sitting here, but both do need to be moved. So I'm going to go ahead and walk inside and show you what they look like. Okay, we're going to see what we can do with them. So there's a few parks nearby we may take them to. Just depends on, you know, what they look like, and of course the numbers at the end. But we're down here, we're reviewing these 2 units. We're further down in the state. Don't forget, we're headed to Tallahassee, so we still got about 50 more mobile homes to see even before we get there. If you're going to take a road trip, look as many as mobile homes, make as many connections, as many stops as you can. One, you got to get out of the car anyway. So when I do get out of the car, it's to be productive and see what else we can, what kind of deals we can attract. So we're going to check these out. I am inside the first mobile home. Look at that. That's what I want to see. HUD data sheet. That's going to give me a whole lot of information that I need. So happy to see that. But wear and tear, there's definitely floor damage in here. We'll need to address that. One of the bathrooms, and we're moving along. That's the thing, is, you know, when I come into these mobile homes and review them, and a lot of people talk about, oh, it's going to take me about an hour to review. I don't know what you're looking at when you're talking about an hour. I mean, 5, maybe 10 minutes tops. We should be able to see everything we need, and that does include the interior and exterior. I mean, I'm looking around the ceiling, the walls, the flooring. This section here obviously has quite a bit of wear and tear and some damage. All this here is going to have to be reconstructed. Now, I'm also thinking in the sense of when it's being transported, because all this right here, remember, when you're transporting one of these mobile homes, it is going on the highway. Additional damage can happen. So just kind of things to keep in mind, okay? All right, so I'm in Florida now. So this park in specific, I'm going to turn the camera over. This is one of the parks that I brag about how I can't say this anymore because I'm here for the first time now. I have invested in this park many deals, rentals, rent-to-owns. We've even tried Airbnb here a while back. At the time, it was more so I was subleasing. The individual was doing the Airbnb. Because of COVID, long story short, they ended up getting that out because of the pool, all kinds of little issues. But I have invested here for a long time, many years. I have some great connections down here, work great with the park management, and I've never been here. So therefore, you know, a lot of times when you're asking again, can you invest virtually? Yes, you can, because I've done it. But you got to have a whole team, handyman, contractors, boots on the ground, who's going to close the agreements, the deals. You know, there's a lot of things that go hand in hand with all the above. But yes, it can be done. So what I'm going to do right now is actually go into the office for a few minutes, talk with the park manager, and just see what else we can do. I don't see many vacant pads. I'm looking for opportunities. Every time you're out looking at mobile homes, you should be looking for opportunities, okay? I don't see many vacant pads, which means obviously have been filled quite a bit. And here's some of the newer units that they are bringing in. So they're doing their own part, as they should be. Newer units. So, but again, you know, and there's the office there. Awesome. Okay, so you know, it's kind of weird. And with this whole virtual everything, it's like, you know, sometimes I forget how many people I meet through social media virtually, and I've never actually seen them in person, which is weird. When you actually meet a lot of people that way, it's almost like, hey, we actually just meeting for the first time in person. That's kind of funny on that. You know, we do that quite often now. Again, something that COVID brought along with it, I guess. But yeah, so we're gonna go in here. All right, so Tallahassee bound now at this time. We've made it to one of the big parks that we're going to be looking into. Just to give you an idea, by the way, okay, we got a sheet, the spreadsheet of all the vacant homes. Now again, you know, this is where the connection's coming from. What the park owner, park manager do you know that is going to give you a list full of 186 mobile homes that are available, all distressed, okay? That is building credibility. You built your credibility. They understand what you do. They trust in your system. So therefore, here's a list. You can look at them, all of them. I'm going to look at 186 mobile homes today. Then we still got one more park deal where it's about 50 more units. I did not realize it was 186 when they first had said. Okay, so we're going to look at all these, but beautiful park. I like it. A lot of potential here. You know, my kind of connections, my credibility to you all means deals, opportunities. That's what I'm creating. That's what I'm building. So we're going to go out, check them out, and keep on moving. All right, so walking into one of the first mobile homes here out of the many that we're going to be reviewing. Turn the camera around. Typical as to what we see, wear and tear. This is an older, probably about a mid-80s, metal on metal. You got 1.5 bedrooms in here already. Let's see. Cosmetics, I mean, some of that is minimal. What needs to be repaired. Rehab, cabinets all look intact. That's always a plus. The flooring in this back bedroom, I already did my first walkthrough. Does need, if y'all can tell, some of that just, you know, damaged. A lot of this is just original particles. Y'all can see right in the area. So I mean, some of this is from moisture, you know, over a period of time it's just giving out. So all in all, from what I'm seeing, and even the park, it's a beautiful setup. So okay, but I'm gonna keep on doing these here, keep y'all updated. All right, 75 mobile homes got reviewed. Other ones were locked, we could not get into. We're moving along quite productively. We are now at the next mobile home park, and this much older units at this park here. Still a lot of opportunities what I'm seeing, so I'm currently driving around to see where we're going to start and start counting up the pads and seeing these homes inside out. So we're going to be reviewing a lot of these as well. So second park, got 2 more parks to go after this one, so looking good. So all right, so just got done at the last stop, which was 2 mobile homes on a piece of private land. It is 6:54 p.m. so That does it for the day, and I will put a breakdown on this video to see all the locations that we stop. And another reason why I wanted to make this video real quick I'll talk about is shadow me for a day. Shadow me for a day started out as shadowing, coming out by my side. Basically, come on my side, let's go out and see mobile homes and review them the way that I do, how I put deals, how I connect, how I talk to sellers, buyers, whoever it may be. The whole day is about nothing but that. Typically, it's not as long as what I've been doing today. Today will be every bit of 18 and 19 hour day. Just now 7 p.m. heading back, and I'm about 4.5 hours from home. So, that's before I get into, be done officially, even though I'm done seeing homes now, But what I am going to do, okay, is post the shadow event. I am thinking about offering a individual coaching. It's going to be very limited. This is very time consuming, of course, for myself, and it's a long stretch of day. So maybe it won't be a whole 18 hour, but I'm thinking maybe a 6 to 8 hour all day, where again all we do is network, connect. We visit with buyers, with sellers. We go review mobile homes. It'll be something like the shadow event, but it is going to be very personal. Just one individual, maybe two partners and myself, where we're out and that's all we're doing is driving. So stay tuned for some of that. But reason for this video, I wanted to really display what it looks like when I go out in the field. I don't drive 3-4 hours for one deal. I drive 3-4 hours and I'm going to look at multiple. And if I'm planning, it could be a one deal that I want to go see, but I'm going to find deals on the way there and on the way back. We're going to make it very productive of a day. So stay tuned for the numbers. Check out the link. Thank you for visiting.